Hello to my guitar peeps out there in guitar world. It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and I want to present to you one of the many ways to practice scales on the guitar to get good. Enough said, right? So this worksheet will be applying rhythms that we're going to use with the metronome, and I have picked all 5 A minor pentatonics. So the first position on the guitar is stock A minor. And then the scale that goes with it would be 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 3, 0, 3. Play the top note again. And come back down. All right, so as you look in the top row, you're going to see 5 patterns, and every one of those patterns has a chord shape in there. The reason for this is many guitar players want to be able to go back and forth from rhythm playing to lead playing. So that's going to require a knowledge of chords and scales, right? So the second pattern has this chord that I've labeled C6 over G. You can trim it down to just that if you want, or just a power chord if you want. All right, and then your scale pattern is going to be fingering wise 2 4 2 4 1 4 1 4 2 4 2 4. Play the top note again and come back down. All right, so each pattern, each 5 patterns is mapped out that way with the pentatonic pattern for a scale and then a chord shape that goes with it. All right, so let's get down into the worksheet. Number 1 is a quarter note. We're going to be doing alternate picking here for all these examples. So here's number 1 at 90 on the metronome. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue all the way up the scale. Double up that top note and come back down. Down, up. Okay, so not really exciting here with eighth notes, but want to make sure we cover all the bases, right? Quarter notes are 1 to 1 as far as a ratio. You're playing 1 note per every tick on the metronome. Okay, so let's move into 2A on the worksheet, which is eighth notes. This is splitting a quarter note in half, and I'm playing the same note twice. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, then I brought the palm mute in right about the 3rd string, and it's a good idea to be able to apply that palm mute whenever you'd like, and then take it away whenever you'd like to play open. All right, the next example is staying with eighth notes, but this is 2B, and this is going to be playing 2 separate notes. Okay, so here we go, up and back on that scale pattern at the 5th fret. Ready, go. Okay, and typically when I'm doing this, I really want to kind of punch the beat. So I'm really aware of where that time is. Super important. Okay, moving on into the worksheet. We are at 3A now. This is triplets. These are eighth note triplets. You're splitting a quarter note into 3 subdivisions. The verbal counting of triplets is 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. You could use strawberry, chocolate, pineapple if you want to get cute, but let's not get cute. So here we go, 3A up and back at 90 on the metronome. Ready, go. Listening to your time, making sure that you're punching the beat, get the work done. All right, 3B, staying with triplets. Now instead of the same note 3 times, which is excellent for developing solid picking, now we have 3 separate notes. One other thing I want to point out about triplets is they're an odd number, right? So this is one of the first areas where you actually have an upstroke on the beat. Like if you take the first set of the triplets, the picking is going to be down, up, down. Okay? Then if you're sticking with alternate picking, that next beat has to be an upstroke. So that's kind of weird and important to point out because most of the time on the beat you're going to be doing a downstroke, right? All right. So here we go with 3B at 90, 3 separate notes. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, ready, go. All right, it's going to fly by a little bit quicker now. Okay, 4A on the worksheet. Here we are at 16th notes. 16th note ratio is 4:1, 4 subdivision of the beat. Counted, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. And here we go at 90. 4A. Ready, go. Okay, a little bit sloppy on my end, right? So I don't like that, so I'll hit it again. And what you're listening for is 4 even subdivisions. Dot, 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 which I'm kind of failing at. But anyway, you get the idea. All right, so let's go to 4B. 4B staying with 16th notes. Now the scale is going to fly by. We are playing 4 separate notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. So you can kind of see how this is taking your fundamental rhythms, 8th, triplet, 16th, and applying them to the guitar in a strategic way. The A category is playing the same note twice, 3 times, or 4 times, whether you're playing 8th, triplet, or 16th. And then the B category is separate notes. This is going to require that both hands are in sync for more intricate playing, for more advanced technique. All right, now I want to open this up to how this really actually works. So we stayed at the pattern at the 5th fret. I'm going to go to 8th notes, same note twice, and I'm going to show you how to cover the whole fretboard so this makes sense. Stay with 8th notes, 2A, ready, go. Straight into the next pattern, no stopping. Next pattern, no stopping. Next pattern. Next pattern. And then right into the next pattern below it, and then you continue down without stopping. Okay, so the big one here is the 16th notes, the 4A. Just getting those patterns very even. So imagine sitting down with your guitar, having this kind of structure. That's a big word, missing in a lot of guitar players' vocabulary, myself included. Structure. Sitting down with the guitar and intentionally jumping on stuff like this. I don't care if it's the chromatic scale. I don't care if it's a whole tone scale. Diminished. I don't care what scale it is that you do. You need to have direction rhythmically with that scale. If you are not practicing rhythmically, your playing is going to suffer. Period. I don't care if it's shred, blues, country, funk, R&B, whatever. Whatever. Pop, jamming along to a Britney Spears track, whatever you may be doing. If your technique does not have a structure and a good direction of how you're spending the majority of time when you're practicing, your playing's going to fail. It's going to, it's going to be a sort of like, man, here I am in a playing situation and I'm not sounding very good. Trust me. I mean, everybody feels that at some point unless you're just amazing. And if you are, then congratulations. But as far as the work for the rest of us, right? This is the kind of stuff that I have all my students doing, and there's results from it. So that's my speech, and I will let the video kind of speak for itself, and hopefully it is shedding some light on how to get some work done for guitar players out there who are looking to improve their technique. Alrighty then. Peace out.